Alright, now we've got an FA Cup clash against Arsenal at Old Trafford to look forward to. Now, obviously, that was piss poor, alright, and it took us a while to actually deliver some decent football. But there was one critical reason for that. We changed to a 4-4-2 with wide men. As soon as that happened, it allowed the space to open up for players like Di Maria and Herrera to be given a free rein, and bang, it worked. But yeah, credit to Preston, they played very well, and unfortunately, I've been a Falcao supporter ever since he's came to United, but I just don't think it's going to work, is it? It's just not going to work, so yeah, someone else is probably going to get Falcao at the end of the season, and I'm a bit disappointed, but he isn't what he once was, unfortunately. But anyway, we get into the game. So the first half was dreadful, all right? The only chance we really had was a great ball from Di Maria, a lovely run from Rooney, which is something that RVP and Falcao have not been doing, which is, you know, getting past the last man and actually creating a goal-scoring opportunity with an amazing run. Rooney did that, but he couldn't get it over. He couldn't get the ball from over his shoulder into control. So unfortunately, nothing came of it. But that was about all that happened in the first half. Second half, Preston instantly, about 4 or 5 minutes in. I think it comes out to, is it Davies? I don't know their players, all right? I'm really sorry, but yeah, I don't really follow Preston too much, and I didn't pay attention to who scored. But anyway, it's a shot, and it hits off Valencia. Now, Valencia should have been marking the player a lot better than what he was. And yeah, it's a shot, deflects, and it goes just under David De Gea. Now, for a keeper of David De Gea's quality, even with the deflection, he should be saving that. But let's be honest, he saved us so many points in the past. Come on, we've got to give him some leeway, all right? He's going to make mistakes. He's only human. So yeah, it went in. Unfortunate for David De Gea and for us. We went down 1-0. And then again, that's what sparked us. We started playing with a higher intensity. The first 10 minutes of the first half looked great, high tempo, etc. But then it just died away until we went 1-0 down. And then shortly after this, about 10, 15 minutes after the goal, I think it's just under 60 minutes, Louis van Gaal does the right thing. He brings on Ashley Young, who's returned back from injury, who was stunning for us earlier in the season before his injury, and he brings him off for Falcao. He pushes Fellaini up front alongside Rooney, which the fans have been calling for so long, and Herrera and Daley Blind were in midfield again, which the fans have been calling for so long. Di Maria pushed to the right, where in my opinion, that's where he plays his best football for Manchester United. Ashley Young on the left, with a back four of Shaw, Smalling, Rojo, Valencia, and David De Gea in goal. And it worked, all right? It was pretty much instantaneous, and Young getting involved. I think he passes it in, and I think it comes out to... Wait, this is the first goal, for God's sake. Oh, yeah, it comes out to Ander Herrera. Gets passed inside, and he curls the ball, and it's a really slow shot, but he curls it around the keeper, and that is now, in 8 starts, 5 goals and 5 assists for Ander Herrera. Does Louis van Gaal really need any more to go for, like, why he should be in the team? It's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, good finish. And Rooney could have been impending the keeper. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna, you know, I'm a Manchester United fan, but seriously, like, if that was ruled out, like, what has football become if that gets ruled out? Rooney's standing about, what, 5-6 yard foot away from the keeper, all right, and as the ball comes in, he moves his chest out of the way. He can't, you know, physically move where he is more than what he does. So if that goal had been ruled out, it just would have been complete bullshit. But anyway, shortly after that, more intensity, and yeah, it's that guy, Marouane, but it's a good ball in from Valencia. Marouane Fellaini gets a shot away. It's blocked. Again, though, he shows the determination which RVP and Falcao have been lacking. Another quality which both have been lacking. The determination to go for the ball. And Fellaini did it. Credit to him, he just smashes it in. Like... the only way he can. It's just ridiculous. He tries his best and it goes in. Yeah, 2-1. And Fellaini's celebrations are always fantastic. Honestly, I'm so glad that that guy is actually proving some haters wrong. 4 goals for the season. Only Mata, Van Persie and Rooney have scored more for Manchester United this season. And yeah, it worked. Fellaini up front seems to be a good position because he can hold the ball off when... The thing is, when we've got the ball, all right, with Falcao or Van Persie, they look for a pass, all right? They hold off the ball well. But with Fellaini, he can hold off the ball and turn around. He can, you know, win the battles against the defenders instead of being pushed away. And it seems to work with our build-up play. So, yeah. Anyway, after that, we get another chance. Rooney finally do, you know, it's great to see. He bursts past a defender and then he touches the ball around the keeper. Now the keeper comes in with a rash slide, alright? And here is a little bit of the rule book, I suppose, in terms of penalties, alright? Basically, the keeper doesn't get any contact with the ball or the player. Yes, Rooney dives, alright? Rooney does dive. But the thing is, because he's impeding Rooney's run without touching the player, alright? He's blocking him off. He hasn't touched the ball. If he did touch the ball, it's not a penalty. But he didn't touch the ball. He's impeding Rooney's run. Therefore, it is a penalty. It's in the rule book. Go and look it up if you do not believe me. But anyway, Rooney dispatches the penalty. You know, he finally gets his goal. First in 2015. First in 9 or 10 games, I believe. And yeah, 3-1. After that, it's plain sailing. Okay, Preston have a corner. They cross it in. And again, I don't know who shoots. But anyway, David De Gea gets a slight touch on it. And Ashley Young off the line boots it clear. And yeah, 3-1. We made that a lot harder than what it should have been. Credit to Preston, though. And we're through. And now we've got a crunch match. The two favourites for the FA Cup go head-to-head in the quarter-final at Old Trafford, and it's going to be a good game. But we need to step up our performances, all right? We've only lost one game in 19 games now, all right? Which is fantastic, but we need to step up our performances. And I would start the lineup that ended this game in a 4-4-2 against Swansea. Try and build it up, all right? If there's a few moderations, bring them in. But don't change the system. Don't change too many things, because we need to get a good run together. Because March the 25th, I think, is when we've got a ridiculous run in the BPL, including games against Liverpool, Chelsea, City. So, you know, really need to pick up points in those games. So I would try that. Seems to be okay. Maybe one change with McNair or Jones coming in for Smalling. Although he scored 2 last game, defensively he's not great. I mean, maybe give him a few more run-ins, but I don't know. It's obvious we need a defender in summer. So we're going to have to deal with what we've got until we can get to summer. So yeah, anyway, happy that we won. The performance, not the greatest, but oh well, we're into the quarterfinals of the FA Cup.